Hey, hello, everybody. This is Mark Comfort. My wife Mimi and I own Cruise Holidays, and we are kicking off January with our 21 days of vacay. And today we're blessed to have Galen Matthews, who maybe has known us longer than anybody from the cruise industry or whatever industry. And Matthews is the director of sales for Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. So, Galen, hey, welcome. And isn't it good to get 2020 in our rearview mirror?
I am so thrilled. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
No kidding. Let's pray 2021, and it will be a much better year. Lots of positive things have happened, and one of the things, Galen, that we know is that the cruise industry will never be more safe from a health point of view than now, right? Or when you open up.
Absolutely. We're so excited that Richard Fain says, never let a good crisis go to waste. And we assembled the best group of experts you have ever seen. And the great thing about Royal Caribbean is innovation is in our DNA. That's who we are. We were already doing the neatest things we were already doing e-mustering, all sorts of stuff that we were just able to accelerate and make cruising safer for everybody today. And it's not only safe on board, it's safe as far as your confidence in purchasing your vacation, because we've got a policy called Cruise with Confidence. So I think we've got you covered all the way around, and we cannot wait to get you back on board a ship.
Yes, and we will tell everybody and explain all of these. I call them risk-free programs, but the Cruise with Confidence is fabulous, fantastic, and it takes the risk out of the customer making a decision right now or waiting to make a decision on when they want to go. The other thing, Galen, and I'll tell you what, you have known us for what, 30 years? Did you say you've been with Royal Caribbean?
Yeah, 30 years this year. That's the greatest job in the world. I found out that you guys were in business, so I real quick jumped in with Royal Caribbean so that I could be your sales manager.
Yeah, we got you by 2 years. This is 32 years for us as of November 14th. But Galen, you know our staff maybe better than anybody, seriously, because you've worked with us for that long. And I've said that this statement, tell me if you agree with this, that right now, today, it's more important for the consumer who they choose to book their vacation with than ever before, because of all the COVID restrictions, and the policies are different from different countries, different vendors. It's just who they choose to help plan their vacation is really, I think, their most important decision.
It is. And we've always said that your cruise holiday travel professional is your value interpreter. So whether it's changing your vacation or you're booking your vacation for the first time, think about this. You have so many questions. Even if you're an experienced cruiser, which itinerary do I want to go on? Which ship? On the Oasis class ships, there's 37 different categories. Which one's right for you? When's the best time to go? Where's the best place on the ship? Where should I eat? Everything. There's just so many little details there. So here's what your cruise holidays counselor does. They've been on our ships. This one is, I believe, Oasis. They've all been on the Oasis. They've walked through the entire ship. They've been to Labadee. This background is Labadee. So they take all your little questions and your little concerns and idiosyncrasies, and they take all that unknown, and they turn it into the unforgettable. And I don't know about you, Mark, but after not going on a real vacation for a year, I want my next vacation to be unforgettable. So I'm going to call somebody at Cruise Holidays.
Well, and I think we saw a lot of people that booked with online agencies that did not get the kind of service that they had wanted to when all of this came to pass this past year. And the whole times that people that our agents were on, gosh, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And we do have the most knowledgeable agents, I think, in the industry. We've kept 24 of our 28 agents. Now the terminology is advisors. I've got to get used to that. And honestly, we're ready and prepared for when this pent-up demand takes off, and it will take off very, very soon. And we're doing this in January because we're encouraging you to make your vacation decisions now. And I think if you do, you will be A, risk-free, and B, you'll pay less money than if you wait for it. I do think, especially with limited capacities on a lot of these vacation options, things are going to fill up much quicker than maybe what they used to. And don't miss out. Don't miss the boat, right, Galen?
Right. No, absolutely. So think about this. Everybody's got this mindset saying, oh, it's January. We're just now getting back into cruising with the new announcements on where the ships are going. Maybe I'll wait and see. Guess what? Your waiting time is over. In the Midwest, the average booking window is 12 to 18 months. The normal booking window without a pandemic, without COVID, that's when people normally book their vacations, especially if you're looking at Alaska, if you're looking at Europe, or if you're looking at a milestone event. And Mark, I know your agents do a lot of milestone events, whether it's an anniversary cruise, a family reunion, getting married at sea, birthdays, girls' trips. There's so many of those milestone events. Those are being booked 12 months to a year out. Now, let's say you've got a family cruise. I'm telling you, anticipation is half of the fun, and the planning is half of the fun. In a normal world, we're so busy at work, we don't have time to plan. I'll admit it, I do my laundry the night before. So it's a new world, right? So if you're booking a family cruise, I want you to give each one of your children a port of call or a sea day, whatever you choose. And they are in charge of that port of call. On that day, they decide. They decide where you're going to go, where you're going to eat, what shore excursions you're going to do, what you're going to do in the port. And I have to tell you, the kids are smart. They're online anyway, so they do all the research, they do all the fun. And then when you sail, there's some pride in that you really got the destination right. And because they're working with their travel professional over at Cruise Holidays, they've got the inside track. That's the way I would book your vacation. And don't wait, because the ships are getting back into the water slowly. We're putting a few in at a time, and that will ramp up very, very quickly. But there's so much pent up demand that the space is going to go quickly. And that's not just a sales pitch. It's the truth. I'm already looking at my vacation, Mark. We should talk after this.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, all we've had to do in the past many months is all-inclusive resorts or domestic travel, and people want more than just that. I have gotten away a couple times to Mexico and Dominican Republic for all-inclusive vacations, and Galen, my attitude, my mental frame just changed so much more positive, because we don't know. People don't know how negative this whole time has been until you get away and get back into that good frame of mind. And it's a necessary thing, and more people have a desire to get away and get on a vacation as quickly as possible. And of course, during the cold months of winter, that scene right behind you at Labadee in the Caribbean with that beautiful water with all the things to do there. And
wait, here's Mimi right here. See her floating?
Yeah, I see her. I see her on that. Was that a kayak, or was that just a
I think
raft?
she's just floating. I think she's just floating. And this is actually the view from a cabana on Labadee. So this would be you sitting here just watching your family float. Is it the best in the world?
Yes. And by the way, Royal Caribbean is so wonderful. We spoke to the chairman of the board, Richard Fain, the other day, and I told him proudly that we had sold more Royal Caribbean cruises than any other cruise line for 31 of our 32 years. And you know what his response was? Well, what happened to that other year that we didn't?
That sounds like Richard.
Yes, it was. And I said, Richard, it was our first year, and we had Mary Woody as our representative, and then wisely you hired Mary Woody, and our business with Royal Caribbean took off. But Galen, I'm so excited for this year. I know there's a lot of people that this has been very, very stressful, very, very negative, this pandemic, and it's time for a new year, time to turn over. Everybody looks forward to a vacation, and any doctor will tell people that you need to have things to look forward to have hope. And a vacation, there's nothing better than that. And by the way, there's nothing better than for multi-generational vacations, which I think there's going to be a lot more of, for company incentive trips, for anniversaries, honeymoons, like you said, or for whatever reason, or just to get away. Nobody does it better than Royal Caribbean, and that's why we've sold Royal Caribbean, the #1 cruise line we've sold for 31 out of our 32 full years in business.
And we appreciate that, Mark. And I have to say that it's a partnership. And the reason that Richard Fain is on your calls, and the reason that I'm here and I'm in your office and you've got an entire level of support, is because of all the depth of knowledge and the partnership and the sales that you do with Royal Caribbean. And being a preferred partner it just gives you that knowledge. Mark can pick up the phone this weekend and we'll pick it up. So you're important to us. It's really nice to have somebody local. If you're in Miami, you don't know that there's an ice storm in Kansas City or in St. Louis. So they may not understand the complexities of trying to get somebody to their cruise. And that's the beautiful thing about booking local. I know this is a Miami company, but I'm a huge, huge supporter of booking local.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're trying our best, and we've been promoting to shop small local businesses. They're the ones that employ people. They're the ones that will help our country come back stronger. And we appreciate so much, Galen, your support. And thank you over the years. You've been, again, you've known us longer than anybody. You've watched us grow from just Mimi to Mimi and me, and then to up to 28 different people. And we're financially strong enough. We've made it. You're financially strong enough at Royal Caribbean. You'll make it through this and be stronger on the other end. And so will we be. I'm looking very forward to this year. Very, very forward to this year in many ways. Thanks, Galen, for joining me today.
Thank you, Mark, for the opportunity. My love to Mimi. And thank you to all of the counselors at Cruise Holidays. They are the absolute best. If you're watching this, give them a call or email them. Thank you, Mark.
505-1500 or Cruise Holidays. Check us out online, cruiseholidayskc.com. Galen, all the best to you. Thanks so much.
You as well. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.